This is the Comic Cinema Review.
Let's get it. Let's get that money, baby.
Welcome to the Comic Cinema Review. We got from the Dirty Pilgrims. We got Drizzle. How's it going?
What up, what up? Yo, man, Scarlet Witch here.
What's going on, Dubs? How you doing?
Pretty good. What's good?
And from the DICC podcast, joining us, we have Mac. What's going on?
What's up? DICC podcast in the house.
Let's get that money, baby.
And then we got the executive producer of the Dirty Pilgrims and also co-host of the DICC podcast, Pediki. How you doing?
Very good. Thank you for asking.
I see you're all dressed up in theme today. Is that Chewy? Can you get a Chewy growl here?
That one was terrible. Sorry, guys.
Don't worry, I'll pipe in the other one.
I feel like I've just been catcalled.
Big cat.
Yeah, that was more
like you made me feel uncomfortable right now.
All right.
I gotta wear the actual.
And let's lead off today with the Star Wars stuff. Dubs, you heading over there. What's going on with this, Dubs?
Well, actually, a couple things going on with Star Wars. I'm actually looking forward to The Mandalorian Season 3. I'm sure everyone, seen Mandalorian.
All right.
man.
Season 3 is announced. Actually, what I'm really looking forward for is the Book of Boba Fett.
Yeah. Woo-hoo!
Before I get into it, any thoughts? Any thoughts on how it's gonna be?
I'm excited like a fat kid with cake.
So
And it's all mine.
So what timeline is this? When does this happen in the timeline of between Mandalorian and the Star Wars as we know it?
This one takes place after the Return of the Jedi. It takes place 9 years after New Hope, 5 years after Return of the Jedi.
Is anyone following that timeline? What was it again? Sorry.
Well, yeah.
It's after Return of the Jedi. 5 years after Return of the Jedi. Mandalorian.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wonder if they're gonna get into like how he escapes out of the Sarlacc, right? That's a big question, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like what's the deal? Because he kind of showed up in the Mandalorian out of nowhere, and you're just like, oh fuck, it's Boba Fett,
This guy.
But
and
they never.
And everybody was like rumoring, oh, that's not really Boba Fett for a while.
Well, so
remember?
at the end of the Mandalorian, he's in Jabba's palace, right?
Mm-hmm.
So maybe that'll give him a chance to kind of get into like what the fuck happened. How'd you get out of that thing?
That'd be interesting.
Yeah, but it didn't really explain, in the Mandalorian. He didn't say anything
He
about
just kind of
how he
showed up.
escaped. The only thing he actually said was he was there for his dad's armor. And I'm sure I'm sure you guys know. I don't know if you guys actually know who his dad was, Jango Fett.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm pretty excited about it. We'll see how that turns out.
You know what though? I have a feeling like that's gonna be like the underlining tone of the whole show. Like they're gonna explain like in flashbacks of like maybe he's got PTSD from being inside the Sarlacc and shit.
And is that the worm that he dove into in one of the movies? Sorry, I'm not so well
he didn't dive into. He was thrown in there.
Yeah.
Thrown into. What's the difference?
It was actually Han Solo fucking hits the stick.
It was like an accident, though.
Falls in, yeah.
That was the worst part about it. He kind of died by accident. Remember, because like somebody like hit him, or like Han Solo is blind because he got unfrozen. And he kind of accidentally shoots Boba Fett, and Boba Fett like flies and bounces off the side of Jabba's palace and falls into the Sarlacc. He's like, "What the fuck?" Kind of ignominious end. But it was not the end, apparently. Right? Obviously, he comes back.
That's cool.
But I'm hoping
break out of the worms or the Sarlacc's asshole or something. Or I want to see how he gets out of this.
Well, hopefully it explains it. Hopefully it does like a little flashback. It starts off with the flashback, hopefully, and explains. But we'll see what happens, right?
Well,
it would make
they've kind
sense.
of been doing really good with Disney in particular with these movies, so I feel like they're gonna really give the fans service on what they need to get into the show. You know what I mean? So I'm hoping, fingers crossed.
Is there
Right.
any like leak or anything about what the plot's going to be? Like who
Yeah.
the antagonists are going to be? Is he fighting the Empire? Is it other like bounty hunters? Yeah.
He's pretty much taking claim of the territory once ruled by Jabba the Hutt.
Yeah. Okay.
That's
All
pretty
right.
much all it says. Doesn't explain too much about it, but I'm actually excited because I'm a big Boba Fett fan. Jango
And what's the
Fett
release
also.
date on this
So
one?
this one's December 29th, 2021, the end of this year.
Nice.
So it should be a good one.
Oh, so it's really close. All right.
Yeah, it should be. But the thing where I'm confused is I don't know if the Mandalorian's gonna air first or is this one gonna air first.
Dubs, where's your video?
I don't know.
Did you turn it off?
Here, let me see.
Stupid ass.
There it is.
Look at the comment section, Dubs.
I wasn't paying attention on that. Sorry.
No,
I
you're fine. You're fine. All right, I
It
can
was
cut
kind
in. So go ahead and go to the next one, and we'll cut in.
The next one, actually, I'm excited about is the Obi-Wan Kenobi. This one's going to come out actually a little later, this at the beginning of the year. But no, it hasn't said when it's going to come out. All it says 2022. But I'm actually really excited about Obi-Wan Kenobi because this one actually takes place right after Revenge of the Sith, 10 years after. So you're going to see Darth Vader. Ewan McGregor is going to portray Jedi Master Obi-Wan.
Nice.
The original Darth Vader, Hayden Christensen is going to play Darth Vader.
I'm
He's gonna
sorry. Did you
portray
say
his
the
role.
original Darth Vader, and then you said
Not the original. I'm sorry, not the original.
I know
Yeah,
what you meant. But he
Baby
yeah,
Darth.
Roy's- yeah. You know what I
Anakin.
mean? Anakin, the original Anakin's going to play Darth Vader. So I'm kind of excited about this one because this one's actually going to take place, like I said, after Revenge of the Sith. So you're going to see the story that I really wanted to see. What happens, how Darth Vader becomes, what's the story in between that New Hope and Episode 1 actually is what I'm
Most
really,
definitely.
really excited
I'm
to see.
I'm kind of excited to see what Haydenson can do. Like, if he can make up for what everybody assumed of him from the 3, if they were terrible, or like, everybody's was like his acting was subpar, but now he's older and more of a seasoned actor. So I'm kind of looking forward to see if something new happens with it. You know what I mean?
Well, hopefully they do kind of go into like he plays a big part because there's a lot of cool like books and comic books and shit about Darth Vader kind of in that intervening period, right?
Oh, yeah.
So there's a lot of directions they could go. Hopefully it's not just like a bit part.
No, I feel like him and Ewan definitely have some serious business to talk about. You know what I mean? So
he's not
it's gonna
just
be interesting.
hanging out in a cave on Tatooine for
Nah, dude, Obi-Wan had some shit he had to do when he was fucking watching over Luke. It wasn't like he was jerking off all day inside the fucking bed. He got shit to do. He had a mouth to feed. I'm pretty sure he was kind of like the stepdad of fucking Luke
Looking
and
over
shit.
after him.
Like he took over the whole parenting thing. He kind of, you know what? I guarantee you, there were like people that were kind of like, maybe they found Luke and they realized that's fucking Luke Skywalker,
Oh,
So he's got to
right.
stop them from, and
Other Jedi's probably
Yeah,
hunting. No?
He knew him already.
Well, yeah, they do foreshadow it in the movies, right? Because
Yep.
they like they all know who he is, and his step parents, his uncle, and his aunt are just like, don't fucking talk to that guy. That's
He's
like
crazy.
a crazy guy.
Right.
And Luke knows who he is, right? So he's obviously known. So
I
but
don't
they
think he's
know.
ever. I don't think he's ever gonna know that that's Obi-Wan. They got to keep it original, but he's gonna know of Obi-Wan. And then, he always said as like, oh, that crazy guy Obi-Wan. So that might be an interesting plot line. And also, they might have Darth.
Or, no,
What's up?
Uncle Ben. Well, he refers to him as a wizard in the beginning of the movie. He calls him a
Right.
crazy old wizard. So
Yeah.
that's
When he was looking about R2D2
yeah.
when he plays the message,
Oh, that's right.
So-
But
he
you
was
know
like,
what? This,
"He's talking about crazy old Ben," but
yeah, crazy old Ben.
yeah,
that's what
But-
I said. Uncle Ben, but I thought old Ben.
yeah, it's crazy Ben.
So you know what? I guarantee he's run into Obi-Wan a few times. Doesn't he he just sees him as like that crazy guy, but he's already had he's seen things he can do. So I can't wait for that. And the return of Darth Vader, that's going to be awesome.
That's going to be dope. I hope they keep it dark though. I hope they keep it really dark because that timeline, he's again hunting Jedis, killing younglings, dude. He's just building his empire. At that point, his wife died, and he's just nuts, bro. He's just raged with power.
I hate to mow your lawn. I don't know if you're gonna talk about the show Asaka. I don't know what it's called. It looks like he's Christian's also gonna appear in there as Darth Vader for at least
she's another Jedi that she's in The Mandalorian.
But see, that kind of I'm kind of weirded out about that. Is that show taking place after The Mandalorian, or is it taking place before The Mandalorian?
The Shaka one it's I don't know honestly.
Ahsoka? Isn't it her name Ahsoka?
Ahsoka, yeah. I don't know how to pronounce it honestly.
Yeah, but yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out is whether that show is going to be before or after The Mandalorian, because then if it's during like the Mandalorian timeline, then that Anakin is just going to be like a quick I don't.
If you guys ever saw the what are they called, the Clone Wars, the TV show,
right?
Like the animated show, right? She was in that, and so was Anakin, right?
Oh,
but they're both older, right? So the actress they got, what's her name?
Rosario Dawson. Oh, fine, Mamacita.
So she's a little bit older, right? Hayden Christensen's older, so it couldn't be the
like a fine wine.
Well, yeah, right, but she's not like she was young in the Clone Wars TV show, and so is Hayden Christensen, right? Or what's his name? Anakin Skywalker. So it's got to be after that. It's got to be like the in between times. I think is what they're going to go for, like before New Hope, probably, but after the prequels.
A quick question: if I still find her sexually attractive while she's all orange and alien looking, does that make me weird?
No.
I've been wanting to talk about Nebula for years.
Okay, I just wanted to say because, dude, Rosario Dawson's a fine piece of ass. I've had a crush on her since Clerks 2, man. Oh, I mean, Kids and then Clerks 2 for sure.
Dawson. Really? Hey, whatever, bro. That's who actually, if you got a crush, you got a crush.
Well, dude, I remember I saw her in Kids, and I was like, that's Rosario Dawson. And then she was like one of the sluttiest girls in that movie. Like, she's like, yeah, I've done it with like 10 guys, 3 times anal, blah,
Kids.
blah, blah. Yeah. So I was like, damn, this girl's a freak. I mean, that's not her real life, but it works.
Funny. All right, anyways, we'll move on, okay? The next one I'm really looking forward to is Andor. That's the one we're talking about, the prequel to the Rogue One.
Don't Wookiees live on Endor?
Who?
Wookiees? Don't they live on Endor?
No, they live on
Kashyyyk.
Fuck.
Kashyyyk. That's their home.
There you go, homeworld, Kashyyyk. That's right.
I swear they live on Endor.
Endor, the little Ewoks, bro. The little bears.
Ewoks, not the fucking...
Yeah. From Return to Jedi.
We're getting. Are you telling me we're getting an Ewok show?
No. I'm telling you, the guy was with the chick. Yeah, it's no, you're not getting Ewok.
Endor, and all I know is Ewoks from Endor. So
no, this is the prequel to the Rogue One movie, bro.
Dinosaur Family. Do you remember that from the 90s?
Yeah, this one.
Not Endor.
Andor.
Endor is Ewok.
Andor.
What if it's set on Endor? That would be some shit. If like the whole series is Cassian Andor on Endor.
What the hell is Endor?
Endor is in Return of the Jedi. Endor was the planet, or it was the moon, but it was the moon with Ewoks at the Death Star.
No, that wasn't. That was Yavin 4.
No. Endor is Ewok. Cassian.
No, Kashyyyk.
Kashyyyk. Cassian Andor is who the show is about. Andor. Cassian's last name is Andor.
Yeah, it's about the rebel. Yeah, the rebel guy from Rogue One.
Its last name is not
everyone here. I got excited about Ewoks. I'm sorry.
No, it's not. It's not.
No, dude, I hate Ewoks. They're so stupid. They were the worst piece of
it's about Cassian and K250.
Dude, they're the worst piece of trash on Star Wars legacy ever.
It ruined Return of the Jedi.
It's definitely ruined Return of the Jedi.
Work
Are you
did
telling
amazing.
me?
All right.
Are you telling me that you wouldn't want to be with a group of Ewoks just
I like
passing
Ewoks.
joint,
The Ewoks
chucking
are great.
around?
What?
They you know what? If I have to go back to it, Return of the Jedi was a sick movie, but they should have ended it like the original Star Wars. You know, at the end where they walk up to get their medal in front of all the
Nah,
Alliance, but this time it's like them coming up to the rest of the galaxy. Like if they were on what's the main planet that the Jedi used to rest on? Does anyone know? Coruscant. Imagine they were on Coruscant in front of almost the whole planet watching them. Like these are the guys that helped stop the Empire.
But
that would have been dope.
The thing is, it humanizes them because they hang out with the Ewoks instead of going for the glory.
No, it looks like they were hanging out with the special kids.
No, they were hanging out with the people that helped them win.
Yeah.
Ewoks.
It would be so douchey if they were like, "Oh, cool, thanks, Deuce. I'm gonna head out to go hang out with the Jedis and it fucking party over my win there."
No, because now you can have representatives of the Ewoks join up with the rest of the Republic.
That's
and then hail the new Republic.
I gotta say, the Empire, the stormtroopers in the Empire, they conquered the entire galaxy. And I'm just saying, even when I was a little kid, it kind of took me out of it. Like these Stone Age teddy bears are able to just dominate these stormtroopers. They're knocking over the walkers and shit like that. Yeah. I'm like, really?
Hey, I mean, if the Viet Cong could do it to us, why not Ewoks, right?
Hey,
Okay,
side
so
note.
you're telling me
Can I side note right here?
That haven't hit one fucking hero yet are gonna hit these Ewoks?
But they get the stormtroopers get less and less scary as the series progresses. Remember in the first part, Obi-Wan's talking about oh, these are way more accurate than sand people. Only Imperial stormtroopers are this accurate. And then in the second movie, the Empire comes and they just kick the rebels' ass and beat them off a Hoth and that stuff. And then by the third movie, the stormtroopers just I'm tripping over myself and then dying because a teddy bear hit me with a rock. Even though they got the
same, but these are the same stormtroopers that bumped their head on the fucking doors trying to arrest them.
Yeah, but the reality of stormtroopers, bro. Yeah, it's just.
But getting on a show Andor, what's it about?
This conversation about the fight and Return of the Jedi seems more interesting than that show.
No, it doesn't. We haven't heard a thing about it.
No, fuck that. They should have came out with the show The 501st. That would have been a show. Wait, is it a show already? That's the original tough dudes of the stormtroopers. Those are Darth Vader's personal bodyguards.
At the end of the day, that's pretty much Jango Fett's clones, bro. Because Jango Fett's were the original fucking stormtroopers. That's why they were badass.
But they were all taken out.
Yeah, exactly. In the Clone Wars, they got all fucking smoked.
They have a animated series on Disney Plus. I don't know if they made too many episodes, but it was about that. It was some clones that they genetically engineered to have self-agency. Right. So they aren't like robots.
Right.
But they're special forces. And these guys try to go rogue. It was called the Bad Batch or something. And it was sort of the same style as
I just
the
said
Clone Wars.
Yeah.
They
have a show about it.
It exists. It was pretty good. Our kids watched a couple episodes. It wasn't bad.
They're actually having season 2 coming out soon about the Bad Batch.
Oh, cool. Yeah, that was a good show. Yeah. I like that.
A good show, bro. Yeah.
But the 501st technically had their own video game. Because on Battlefront 2, you played the campaign, and it would be you were part of the 501st. So you were doing these top secret missions for Darth
Vader's
Vader
Elite.
Did you have to pay for them or no?
For what?
Did you have to pay to access them since it's EA?
No.
This was back in Xbox, PlayStation 2, before
before
DLCs
microtransactions. Okay.
Yeah, this was before gaming sucked. This was back in the day. Battlefront was dope, everyone could get down on 4-screen, split screen.
Yep.
Screen watchers and shit. But yeah. Anyway, Andor show just does. It sounds like fucking booty hole to me.
It's just another.
Anything about it?
Yeah.
Well, you
He
didn't
literally
like.
said the name.
You
We
didn't
just,
like.
yeah.
like
We're
Rose?
just fighting on the name, bros.
Yeah, you guys just argue the name. He hasn't even talked about it. Dubs, why don't you tell us about the show Andor before we
And
shit on it?
next, fuck Andor. And
He's like, yeah, right. But
Guys,
look,
Andor, I swear.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up. Andor.
right?
Speak-
I'm not
It's
even excited about Ahsoka, so I don't know what the hell I would be excited for this for.
you can soak in these nuts in your mouth.
There's
Oh.
that one's going to be, again, that's a hit or miss. You know, I mean, that one, the Andor is going to be a hit or miss. There's going to be also Rangers of the New Republic. That's to be announced. That's really in the works. Not a lot there about that one. You know what I mean?
Is that me?
Whose
No.
phone's vibrating?
Whose phone's going off?
I don't
Or
know.
wait, no. Whose vibrator is going off?
Better question. Anyway,
All right, but anyway,
Anyways, we'll go on. And the next one I really wanted to see is the Lando. That one's going to be a hit or miss. I
is
know
that
you
Childish
guys-
Gambino?
Who?
oh,
Is
Donald
Glover gonna play him?
Yeah, Donald Glover's going to play him. Yep.
Okay.
No way, really?
Nice.
All right.
Yep.
Damn,
So
that
that
guy's
one-
got too much shit to do. Atlanta, and now he's got to do that
He's going to do
When's
Lando.
Atlanta
Yeah.
season 3 coming out? It should be coming out. Is it?
next year.
Okay.
Next year.
Thank you.
Yeah, they
They really-
released a teaser for it. It's next year.
Nice.
So, Lando, let's talk about that.
Yeah, no. If Childish Gambino's playing Lando, I'm so
It's gonna be
super
good.
interested.
People are gonna
So
watch
that's-
just for Gambino.
Dubs, what you got on Lando?
What up?
What do you have on Lando? Tell us a little bit.
Looks like he's pissed off that you even asked that question.
I know. He's angry.
It doesn't. Well, no, it doesn't really say so much about the Lando. It's just to be
Okay.
announced. Yeah, it's just
announced,
in the works.
so-
Yeah, it's just announced. It's, you know?
That's exciting though. I liked him.
I
All
guess.
right.
We'll see.
So that's going into pre-production. Nice.
Boo. Anyway. Was that it of the Star Wars, or we got
that's
more?
it.
Yeah,
That's it. Of the Star Wars.
Man, they need to make a Darth Vader series too.
Yeah.
Well,
Why not?
you know.
Again, well, that's what the Obi-Wan's gonna hopefully fucking explain, and then eventually, when they do the Obi-Wan, hopefully they can do, you know, a whole, just like you said.
That would be
Stop.
nice because our daughter has a serious Darth Vader obsession right now, so she would love the show.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
even if like, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was saying, like, even if there's a lot of Darth Vader in the Obi-Wan thing, it's like you were saying, just make a Darth Vader series. How dope would that be? Just
Oh,
Darth
yeah.
Vader like
Yes.
traveling
But-
across the universe, crushing motherfuckers, right? I mean,
Yeah.
like, that'd be
But
cool.
keep it dark. Keep it dark and make it kind of.
Yes, yes.
exactly.
You cannot be like,
You can't.
he
Yeah.
has emotion and he has no.
Yeah. You can't hold back.
He's
Can't
got to
hold
be
back.
like broken man trying to make up for the fact that his wife died.
And he's
he
conquering the
doesn't
world
know
now.
where
Yeah.
Kids,
That's it.
he thinks his kids died. So just going on in the world, darkness
You know
everywhere.
what? I hope that they like do parts. They do parts of Darth Vader where it's not like in the Obi-Wan series. It's not like they're teasing him so fucking hard that everyone's like, yeah, when is Darth Vader? Like, I want little clips. Like, you hear about him in the beginning, like, who the fuck is Darth Vader? And then you start hearing like more and more, and then finally you start seeing footsteps, and then you build up to like a season finale of like him running into Darth Vader. You know, like.
You want a
Oh,
job,
right.
Drizzle, because I'm going to work for you to get a job in that fucking Disney company, because that
Hey.
sounds dope.
Hey, but here's one thing I'll tell you right now. I am not excited for what everyone is excited for is Ewan McGregor. That guy pissed me off during the whole like
I did it.
the beginning. So just I'll put that on record. I'm not excited for him.
The most
I
disjointed
like
review I've
Ewan.
ever heard.
Huh?
Go on.
I like Ewan. I don't know how he'll do. He was all right. I like him as an actor, but I mean, as a person, but acting, I liked him in Big Fish, but honestly, I get it. He was a little weird in the other one, you know. So moving on to Marvel, Disney had quite a few announcements. They announced Hawkeye. It's going to be set in New York, and Clint Barton, aka Hawkeye, he's going to have a simple mission to get back to his family for Christmas. very corny. But when the threat from his past goes up, Hawkeye's gonna like team up with some 22-year-old archer, Kate Bishop, and they're gonna like have a criminal conspiracy or something. It's gonna have Jeremy Renner, Haley Steinfeld, and some other people. It's coming out November.
Is it not the dream to hook up with a 22-year-old archer and just have her hang out with you?
Yeah, it just he happens to find a 22-year-old attractive female that's an archery related superhero as well. What are the odds? You know?
We're watching Jingle All the Way too.
He also leaves his family to go hang out with this 22-year-old.
Mm-hmm.
Can I say, as a wife, I can say that I do not approve of this movie.
I was trying to get home for Christmas. Shit went down. We were fighting supervillains. All right.
With a 22-year-old?
She likes bows and arrows too.
Are you fucking kidding me? I want a divorce.
Oh my God. I can guarantee you, I put money that as soon as that thing gets released, they're going to come out with like a porn parody.
Oh, yeah.
Bone eye.
Hawk in the eye.
Hawk in my mouth.
Jesus Christ.
So it comes out November 24th, 2021, and it's a series. So if you want to watch it.
Are we talking about the porn or the Marvel show?
Hey. Check Pornhub. I don't know.
They've actually had a couple trailers and teasers released throughout. So if you want to check out a lot of the clips, it's coming out soon. So are we going to start reviewing that? Yay or nay?
I'm for it if you want. Yeah.
I mean, I'm not too overly hyped for the show. What are you thinking, Dubs?
I'm not too excited about it. For me, it can go either way, honestly. But
well, how about let's watch the first episode? We'll go from there. We'll review that one, and if it's a shit show like fucking Captain Carter, we'll give it an A.
Well, you know what? I'm going to be watching
shit on it, and it's going to be funny.
You know what? I'm going to watch it because I heard they're getting the actor who played the Kingpin to reprise the role in the series. Like, so they're going to kind of bring him back. So really? I'm kind of interested in seeing that. But you know what? I'm not excited for the show itself. You know what would have been dope if they would have showed him during the events of Endgame, like when he was Ronin, killing off all those Yakuza guys and all. Which I heard this show kind of like it shows
her in the outfit.
Yeah, but my thing is, I think this show was going to show like what were the repercussions of him killing these people and like what he was doing in that time off. But dude, they should have focused more on like him as Ronin, and then who knows, the series finale could have been him like finally like what's the chick's name? Black Widow came in to like recruit him again, you know. But that's what I was looking for because when I saw that in Endgame, I was like, dude, that's a sick movie right there. Why didn't he just become freaking Ronin and have a movie by himself? But guess we got to have a freaking Disney Plus show.
Yeah, they're not going to go that direction.
They're like, we'll give you a Disney show. Plus. That's it. No movie, a show.
Yeah, we can give Black Widow a movie, but not
the next project. I'm super excited for. I collect the comics. Couldn't be a bigger fan of Mark Spector. Moon Knight. Moon Knight's coming out, and this guy is someone who he suffers from a identity disorder, and he's like he has this mixed personality with this Egyptian god. I forget the name of him at the moment. You see him he's like a vigilante of the night, and you see him in one brief scene where he's in all white and he's just bashing a dude. He's very akin to or he's very much like Batman in the MCU. Go ahead, Pedicky.
Yeah, this series is new, and it's going to be coming out in 2022. They haven't announced a date yet, but it definitely sounds interesting and different. So looking forward to that one.
I'm super excited. And if you saw the trailer, you'll notice a couple scenes that are a little weird. Like he's looking at the mirror and he walks away from the mirror, but the mirror vision's still just looking at him. There's like a lot of little weird things in there if you go ahead and give it another look.
I mean, I'm excited to watch it. I don't know anything about it, so it'd be interesting to like watch it and have no idea what I'm walking into. But anything's better than Loki.
I liked Loki.
Wait, even Captain Carter?
Oh,
I correct my statement. Correct it. But no, yeah. If they made I think Disney's not that suicidal. If they made a show about Captain Carter, that would just end the series program. Might as well refund me my fucking money, the premiere date. But
that gets me into another thing. There was
God help you say Captain Carter.
What were the last words on the Disney Plus? The little feature they had for Marvel. I think it was saying something about like they're willing to expand, or the universe will go into like any different direction. So that made me seem that like Marvel's throwing out so many projects and they know they're not all going to be hits, but like you can it's basically like all the universe is going to expand on Disney Plus. Like it doesn't matter what it is, they're going to throw a bunch of shit at the wall, and if people like it, they do. If they hate it, guess what? They have enough money to just produce all this shit.
I think that's cool. Like, I kind of get the feeling like what we're gonna get. I mean, kind of what you're hitting on, Drizzle. It's like kind of what you get. It's going to be a Disney Plus show. It's not going to be too risky one way or the other, right? It's just going to be kind of, it's going to be all right. It's not going to be violent. It's not going to be dark. It's not going to be too crazy. It's going to be a little lighthearted, maybe a little sad. I mean, but it's not going to deviate too far from that mean. I don't know. Maybe they'll get a little risky with some of these shows, but it doesn't feel like they've gone that way with anything they've done before. So, I think it's cool that they're kind of using it as a test bed for all these new characters, but I don't see them getting too like off the beaten path, like the way they write or direct. Are you
talking about just Disney Plus and Marvel Studios? Because Netflix did have Daredevil and the Punisher, which were...
I'm talking about Daredevil, or no, I'm talking about Disney Plus.
Marvel Studios. Okay,
yeah. But we also got to know that Disney Plus owns Hulu. Like Disney owns Hulu, and they own ESPN. So that's the thing that they can kind of throw in. So maybe they can throw some of those shows on Hulu. But you know what? My main thing though, I kind of what drawback was laying on was that they're just throwing shows to the wall. That's the thing when you have a whole series about timelines. Like you got all these different time and different universes opening up. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but that all this conversation does remind me that there was kind of a leakish announcement of Daredevil. Pinocchio, you want to get into that and how we're kind of discovering that Daredevil might be announced with the same person who played Matt Murdock on the Netflix series.
Charlie Cox.
Charlie Cox.
Yeah, Charlie Cox showed up in the Spiderman leaks, and it started rumors where he was going to be having his own show. And then there was an issue with Hulu's hit Monkey that they couldn't get Echo. So it further intensified the Daredevil rumor. So this is just pure rumor and speculation right now, but there might be a Daredevil TV show. Season 4 will be picked up by Disney. We are not sure yet, but that's rumor.
Well, right now the rumor is actually getting a little closer and closer because they're reportedly casting at the moment for the show. So, but my hopes is that they throw it on Hulu because that show was not meant for no Disney Plus.
And have you seen Hit Monkey? Because I saw the pilot episode. It is absolutely Archer levels of like violence and sarcasm and darkness. It's really good. I liked it.
All right, we're gonna have to share logins, except we didn't, right? Wink, wink. Nobody here shares logins.
Wink,
wink. That's funny.
Wait, who are you guys talking about? Me?
So anyway, the next show.
Wait, hold on. No. Are you talking about me?
No, just let it go. Let it go. Trust me.
Because I don't have a login for anything. Like, what the fuck? I'm broke as a joke, guys.
You don't know about the inner circle. Anyway.
You don't know about Oh, you're good.
Another really cool teaser trailer that was in that Disney showcase was She-Hulk. She's played by Tatiana Maslany. Maslany might be basically She-Hulk is Jennifer Walters, a lawyer, and I believe she is related to Bruce Banner, maybe a cousin. I'm not sure. I forget what it is in the comics. Maybe they're portrayed the same.
She holds this dick in her hand. You know what I mean? Yep. You know what I mean?
You know what I mean? Yeah. Nah. That's funny. It's funny.
She-Hulk will welcome a host of Marvel characters to the series, including the Hulk, played by Mark Ruffalo, and the Abomination, played by Tim Roth. The new comedy series coming to Disney Plus in 2022 is directed by executive producer Pat and Anu. I don't know any of these people. Anyway, so they're gonna have Abomination and the Hulk in there, which is cool. What we had from the leak earlier, whatever, a couple months, and we said that the Hulk was gonna portray as like a more mentor. It kind of seems like it's still going in that direction if you saw the teaser trailer.
Yeah, it looks whack.
Did you guys also know his arm got fucked up, and he's also in like Hulk form, so it's not as we last saw him. So something happened there in the last couple of months with him.
Yeah, back to just the little whack ass Hulk. Now
I'm not excited about that.
With him, huh?
Yeah, I'm not excited.
Not excited about She-Hulk?
No, I'm not excited about She-Hulk.
You know, you checked out her ass in the trailer. No one did. Am I the only one that checked out that green ass?
I did too.
Right? Didn't you think like, damn?
It's
that's
nice
a squat booty.
It's nice ass.
A nice, solid, jolly green giant ass.
That's nice.
As the Hulk, or the She-Hulk, right? Did they give
this guy?
Oh, I didn't see the trailer.
Anyway, I think it looks.
You're not missing much, but I'm not a big She-Hulk fan, so I'm not excited.
Really?
That's for the females. That's like the female target audience right there.
Well, yeah, dude, it's kind of like Wonder Woman.
Yeah,
female, yeah.
I don't feel so targeted. Anyway.
Yeah,
I think it's going to be a great comedic series. They're doing it in the kind of a lawyer jury aspect. It's going to be like almost CSI, or not CSI. What's Law and Order, but in a comedic way. Whatever, you guys can hate all you want. You guys always be hating.
12 Angry
I'm not hating.
It just sounds
superhero. Yeah,
they should have done what they did with Harley Quinn. You know, they should have made a dirty cartoon with She-Hulk and made it funny. You know, kind of throw her out there and.
How do you know it's not going to be?
Dude, it's a Disney Plus. Good luck with any dirty joke.
Yeah.
You know what? We'll watch it and review it, and they'll just come up with the dirty jokes before that.
Yeah. Okay. Think about like what they should have done. You know.
Speaking of dumb shit, Echo, a series starring.
We got a lot of shows to get through here, guys.
Dude, how much more? Did they really announce all this?
Turkey's got ages. We haven't even gotten to Disney yet.
I'm gonna burn through. I'm gonna burn through each one right now. Hold on, guys. No, you're good, Freddie. I love you.
No.
I said his name like 3 times right there.
Parakeet's getting
upset. I know she hits. She's violent.
I have not hit him. I wish we were all in the same room because I'd be beating some dumbasses right now.
All right, let's burn through these fucking announcements they had. Echo, a series starring Who Gives a Fuck, as Maya Lopez, who will be introduced in Hawkeye. Echo, she seems like a villain or maybe a sidekick in Hawkeye, whatever. Let's go 1 to 10 inch boners around the room. Let's start with Dubs.
Nay.
Okay, 1 to 10 inch boners, and he gives a nay. What a fucking complete response. Anyway, let's move on to Pedikey. What do you give, 1 to 10 inches?
3.
3? All right. Mac, what do you give, 1 to 10 inches?
I'm just a 1 off the description. No, not interested.
That sounds about right. 1 to 10 inches, Drizzle?
Oh, you know, I see it reportedly takes place on Who Gives a Rat's Ass. I'm going to go with vagina.
I like that.
Vagina!
On a scale of 1 to 10, I give it vagina.
Move on.
The fact that you guys rate the vagina so fucking low.
No,
You
I'm just saying there's no dick. There's no inches. What do you want me to say? Clit size?
Yeah, it's like inverted penis. It's
Okay, excuse me. I give it a 1 flaccid.
Next series up is Iron Heart, a series starring who gives a fuck as Riri Williams, a genius inventor who creates the most advanced suit of armor since Iron Man. I've seen her in the comics. Not impressed. Let's go Pedikey, 1 to 10 inches.
0.5.
That's not even on the scale. Dubs, 1 to 10 inches.
1.
Wow, no one's excited here. Freddie?
Not interested, yeah.
Yeah, -10. Fuck this. They're replacing Iron Man with the chick. That's the concept. No.
Correct.
Don't like it.
It's a man's world, ladies. It's a man's world. Get it?
Well, not necessarily, but just don't characters that exist with a concept. That's not a concept.
As Pedikey leaves the table.
And Dubs' point exactly.
So what are you giving it? 1 out of 10 inches.
1. Tony Stark died, and so should have the armor.
Yeah,
I agree. Amen.
Amen.
You cannot replace Iron Man.
Hey, are they replacing Black Panther? Oh wait, yeah, they are. Anyway, Agatha House of Harkness, a series starring Catherine Hahn as her character from WandaVision.
I guess it's not Wakanda Forever.
That joke's a little late, but let's move on. Agatha from WandaVision. What are you guys thinking? Let's get Mac first. 1 out of 10 inches.
I'm not excited about this in any way whatsoever, but Parakeet is. So let's for a second here.
I give it a 5. I'm decently excited.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
I like the WandaVision, so
yeah, I like Agatha from. I think Catherine Hahn, if you've seen her in any comedic role, she does a lot of comedy. She's fucking hilarious in Step Brothers and all that. I love Catherine. So I'm gonna fucking watch it regardless. Yeah. What do you think, Drizzle? I
mean, I'm definitely give it an 8. I'm kind of excited to see it. WandaVision definitely hyped it up, so hopefully it lives up to that hype for me.
Right? What are you giving it? 1 out of 10 inches. Agatha House of Harkness.
I kind of want to get a 9.5. I'm really excited for that one.
I just like Catherine, so I give it a 5 just on default, and I haven't even seen anything yet.
She's a good actress, and I feel like this is the one show out of our
I'll bite. She was the best part of that show. All right, fair enough.
It's gonna be interesting. I'm telling you, it's gonna be interesting.
All right,
we're all pretty on board with that one. So the next series is Secret Invasion, and this one's cool. We got Samuel L. Jackson coming back. Fuck yeah, everybody, right? That's right.
Yeah.
He's excited for fucking Samuel L. Jackson to come back as Nick Fury. Nope.
Say what again? Say what again?
Does he look like a bitch?
Thank you. No,
he Jackson does not look like no bitch.
Have you seen those scratches on his face? He does not look like a bitch. Samuel Wallace? No.
He's tougher than me for sure.
Honestly, I'm pretty happy without that eye patch. I think that eye patch is whack, and now he looks fearsome. He looks like he's in a Tarantino movie.
Wait a minute.
The still. Okay, did everyone see the still shot? He looks like a badass kid, right?
Does he have like a messed up like weird eye or something? No eye patch.
Does he not look like Rick Grimes now in The Walking Dead?
Yeah, I think he wore that patch just because he was like, he didn't want it to look nasty. He was kind of self-conscious, and now he's like, screw it. I look badass with the eye anyway.
Yeah, but I'm kind of excited because have you guys ever read the comic book Secret Invasion? Anyone know anything about it?
No. Negative, sir. Negative.
It's basically that the Skrulls have been inhabiting Earth like most humans are aliens. Or they're mostly just Skrulls like posing as fucking humans walking around Earth. Even some of the quote unquote superheroes. So it gets to the whole fucking issue of if who's actually a Skrull, who's actually a superhero. It's like it's almost like a investigative fucking kind of thing.
So like green lizard people. Maybe in control of the corridors of power. Like maybe one's the president or like the head of Facebook or something like that. Yeah.
And he's got barbecue sauce on the back of his fucking bookshelf.
Hypothetically, you know.
Oh my god. I think my insides hurt.
It sounds cool. I like this. This one sounds good.
So
we should have like a cut in. We should have a cut in right here that explains why everyone's laughing, just in case no one understands.
Does anyone else not get it?
The people that know, and the people that don't know are.
Don't let them find out on themselves. Let them go down that rabbit hole themselves.
Okay, you know what? Yeah, figure out why fucking Mark Zuckerberg is a fucking robot. Anyway,
Google
you know what? They kind of foreshadowed that in like the last Spider-Man movie, where at the end it was like Nick Fury was really a Skrull because they were reporting back to Nick Fury. So that kind of gives off the feeling of what Secret Invasion is going to be like. Like
exactly.
you think you're talking to someone you've known for a long time, and then boom, they're a freaking Skrull. So can't wait for that.
Tell me,
sounds like the Matrix. You know, like coming out of the Matrix, you're like, whoa, nothing was real.
Well, it was.
So anyway, let's give our 10 inches, 1 to 10 inches on this. Oh, well,
7. This sounds good, but you know, who knows? On the fence, but it sounds good. Yeah.
Hedeke, 1 to 10 inches.
Ocho.
On the Ocho, that's the double ball. Anyway, Drizzle, what's your score?
I give it, you know what? Because of Nick Fury, I'm going to give it like a 6.5, possibly 7.
I agree. I was going to give it 6.
Yeah,
6,
mine's 7
sure.
right off the bat. I've only seen a picture and I'm already got a little bit of a chib at 7.
Yeah, I'm going to give it a 6. Bro.
So let's move on. Did anyone watch the X-Men animated show in the early 90s?
Yeah, that shit was sick as fuck.
Who the fuck? All right, is anyone not a 10 here for the X-Men 97 animated series? Everyone's heard about it, right?
100%. Yes.
We watch it all the time.
I'm not excited.
Yeah, it's still
on Disney Plus. Our kids watch it.
I'm
They love
not
it.
excited.
Oh, let's go for the shithead in the room. Drizzle, why are you not excited?
No. Hear me out. Look, the show's amazing. We can all agree that show was awesome. But I kind of doubtful on how they're going to recreate that. If they have all the same writers, the same effects, great. But it's going to be kind of hard to pick up where they last left off that long ago. So I'm kind of nervous for it because I don't think it's going to have that same effect to it. And if they do, great. If they don't, then they're just
it's kind of like those Spiderman
doesn't hit. Yeah,
it would ruin my childhood, and it would just be a waste of time.
Yeah,
but
it's kind of like the Spider-Man cartoons; those were dope too, and the Batman ones too, dude. Those were fucking sick, dude. But you can't make those no more, bro. For sure.
So I'm kind of not excited for it.
Which is crazy to think, Dubs, that Harley Quinn spun out of those Batman cartoons. Like, she wouldn't be a thing if it wasn't for Batman the Animated Series.
Well, yeah, bro, of course, but that's what I'm saying.
She was not a comic book character first. She spun out of the animated series into the
animated series into the comics.
I loved her from there.
I like Harley Quinn animated series, bro. Yeah. But again, the animated series had a lot of fucking characters that you Clayface, dude. But again, we're talking about a different fucking.
Walking Dead. Now
so let's go somewhere else, dog. Let's go back to subject.
But back to X-Men though. Like, sorry, but like what we're talking about. I get you. Like, you could feel like Disney Plus is going to put like the 2022 spin on this, and they're going to they'll make like Wolverine gay or some shit like that. And it's just going to fuck it all up. They'll take characters out. They'll change the characters that were in there,
Hey, Mac, speaking how they're going to alter Wolverine, I saw that in a preview photo of the What If Season 2, there was a tannish, maybe African-American looking Wolverine that they're going to insert in there. Have you guys seen any previews into Season 2 of What If? Anybody excited about it? I know you guys left off on a nasty note with Agent Carter, but also, are you excited for What If Season 2?
If they're doing a crossover with X-Men, fuck yeah, that sounds cool.
It looks like they're taking all new characters going in. They're probably doing all new stories going in.
That sounds good. Yeah, no, if they're going off in like new directions like that, I don't know. Maybe the first season was good, and if they're bringing in like other branches of Marvel, if they could like do crossovers between like X-Men and the Marvel character, the other Marvel characters and stuff, just make it crazy, like mix up like Wolverine and Spiderman or some shit like that, just get insane with it. That would be cool. So the fact that they're teasing stuff like that, yeah, it's got me excited. I didn't see that, but that sounds cool.
Anybody else got any comments on What If season 2?
Negative.
I think it'd be interesting on how they take it after everything went crazy and the Watcher had to make his own Guardians of the Galaxy, or the multiverse, I should say. It's kind of interesting on what kind of adversaries he might try to attack from this point on, because they are obviously the Avengers now. You know what I mean? So it can be interesting what kind of other fuck ups that happen from all the chaos that might create.
All right, and the next interesting show that's kind of coming out is Spider-Man Freshman Year, which thank God they fucking skipped origin stories going into the new Spider-Man, but they are circling back on this, I guess, to do it in an animated form. Anyone excited for this one?
It's gonna be animated, right? I mean, yes. I could watch it with my kids. That's pretty fun. You know what I mean? I mean, it's not gonna be over the top like chaos. Like I can't watch it with my kids, so that's kind of fun.
It's hit or miss, bro. On that one. Yeah.
I'm just hoping it's more like the animated Spider-Man made by Sony with the multiverse, because that was fucking amazing. If they did something like that,
that was great.
Let's go for something like that, right?
That was great. That was really good.
The next series they do have coming out is I Am Groot, which is going to be it looks like it's going to be a bunch of original shorts about Baby Groot. It's for fucking kids.
Groot's the shit, bro. You can't fuck with Groot.
And after that, they do have the Marvel Zombies animated series coming out, which I couldn't be more fucking stoked for. We're getting a whole fucking series dedicated to Marvel Zombies. That means if What If has a good enough episode, it can spin out to a whole series, which excites me.
Drawback. Check your pulse, because it's probably overloading right now. Because seriously, you've been waiting for this shit.
I got such a fucking hard boner thinking about Marvel Zombies, and if only Robert Kirkman can be consulted on this, because he wrote the original Marvel Zombies fucking comic. Ah, God, is my boner hard. What are you thinking, Drizzle?
I'm excited for it. I can't wait to see what's going to happen for it. Like, fuck.
That sounds excited.
Yeah. No, you don't even know. I'm super excited for it.
Absolutely excited.
Do you think they're going to continue? Do you think they're going to continue on where they left off in the What If series, or they're going to take it from a new?
Lord! Do you think they will?
Because the comic book is totally
they're going to continue on from the show, because it's a spinoff from the show. So you're going to have those original 3 characters, and I can't wait to see it. Hopefully, they bring in some more characters that we haven't seen before. I
want to let you know that the synopsis does say that the Marvel Studios that reimagines the Marvel Universe as a new generation of heroes battle against an ever-spreading zombie scourge. So it almost sounds like they are taking a new team.
We might be getting the X-Men.
I'm thinking, it's like the story that Robert Kirkman created is Magneto is helping protect all the humans that are left on Earth, like the regular humans. Magneto is such a hero in the Marvel Zombies. Like, fucking pray to God.
You know, like the storylines from the old X-Men, cartoons with like the people from the future, like Cable and Bishop and shit like that. Those are some of the coolest storylines. And they're also some of the ones that kind of fit in best with like the multiverse theory, you know? Because like sort of an anything goes thing. So yeah, they could work that in a good way in a lot of these shows. Back to the Groot thing. I mean, just really briefly, there are a couple of these like short form TV shows. They're like 3 minutes long. They suck. You can't fit a good show into 3 minutes. It's awful. No, I'm not. Groot's cool, whatever, but I don't like that format. Personally, whatever. I just thought that needed to be mentioned.
I'm excited for it because I don't like him anyway. The shorter, the better. How much more can we talk? 3 minutes of I am Groot. I am Groot. I get it. We had a freaking movie about it.
But yeah, thumbs up on zombies.
Yeah, dude. Well, Magneto's a shit for sure. We'll see what happens.
All right. Well, we're
gonna take a piss break.
Yeah, we're gonna do that.
We got to do another 2 hours.
Spider-Man, and then all we have to do is do the whatever shit movies we want to run through Disney Plus, and then we do the outro.
All right. You should cut it out. We got to take a piss. We'll be right back. Sponsored by Depends.
No,
you go. You can just go. Depends underwear.
Go wherever you want to. With
Whoever you
That was the
how sick would it be if they made a Depends commercial, basically like the Mentos commercial? When a bathroom is too far away and you gotta go, Depends is there for you.
You remember those old Mentos commercials? They kind of like threw the accent on Mentos. They called it like Mentos. You remember those?
Yeah,
Mentos.
No, I don't.
Says Mentos. Nobody says Mentos like they said it in the commercials. They call it like Mentos. Like, who the fuck says it like that? I don't know.
I don't remember. I think I heard that from like a foreign one. Did you watch a foreign one?
Maybe. I don't know. It could be.
Dude, I literally went online and looked up the compilation of Mentos commercials, and it just like threw me like nostalgia, like the one where the guy sits on the bench before his interview and it's wet paint.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, like he's like, I got an idea. I'll roll on the bench and now I got a striped suit. Like, you know, if that was real life, that motherfucker would be like, you dickhead, you're buying me a new fucking suit.
I watched this old commercial for like air conditioning. It was like for Sears or something. It was like stupid 90s commercials. I was watching like compilation of stupid 90s commercials. And it's like this couple arguing and they're all sweaty. And he's just like, you said you'd call the air conditioning guy the other day. He's like, I'll call them tomorrow. And the chick's like, you'll call them today. And he's like, I'll call them today. I don't know. It's just like a stupid, like, this guy is such a simp. Like, I'll call them today. I remember thinking,
call them today, but don't forget to use CALLATT. What's that again? CALLATT, where the first minute is only 20 cents, and after that's only $3. Only $3, you say? What's the number again? CALLATT.
That is the things we worried about back in the day. I guess people still worry about minutes, but you know.
But dude, my favorite commercial back in the day. Oh yeah! Step into Slim Jim! Oh yeah!
What about the fucking yeah, the Slim Jim commercials were weird as shit, man. What they had some like offbeat commercials.
But what saved that company and the career was Macho Man Randy Savage.
Knock this out, baby.
Remember the Sega Saturn commercials?
All right.
Yep.
Yeah. those were pretty weird.
Those were pretty gnarly. All right, guys.
Next, we're going to talk about the Spider-Man No Way Home trailer 2.
The trailer event of the century.
So the biggest news about this event is the Dirty Pilgrims and the DICC podcast try to get tickets to this event so we can see it live in Sherman Oaks, I guess where the event was. We unfortunately did not get tickets because we suck.
I tried multiple times.
You needed tickets for that?
Huh? Yeah, I tried multiple
No, you can go to the event like a sucker and try to wait in line, but there's no way you're getting in there without the tickets.
Yeah, for sure.
Wait, what was so cool about that event anyway that I got to see the trailer?
Tom Holland was there.
Tom Holland?
No, but like
Spider-Man?
I think they did an intro and a Q&A and all this bullshit. Anyway.
Oh my god, fuck them. Okay. Am I going to be the only one that's going to say this? I don't care about Tom Holland. I don't care about any of them. What I was caring for is to see all three Spider-Mans in the damn trailer.
That's
Am I the only one?
You think they're gonna? Anyway, let's get into the trailer. Let's get into this trailer. So opening up, we have Drizzle being a bitch. Anyway,
yeah, I'm getting down on the mic. I'm getting pissed. Sorry, Drizzle's fucking temper is rising. It's rising.
So the next thing we're going to talk about is the Spider.
Lady.
The Shining, bro.
All right, I'll just wait for you.
Use my shins to call Willie.
God,
please keep that in.
Don't make me laughing.
Fucking hate him.
I do too. Anyway, moving on.
Let's get into the Spider-Man No Way Home trailer 2 that just dropped. What did everyone think? What's your first reaction, everybody?
Boo!
Boo! Hold on. Let's get into. Let's get into Drizzle. What? Why boo?
I said boo earns.
Oh, boo earns. I'm sorry, Smithers. Were they saying boo or were they saying boo earns?
They were saying boo earns.
Anyway,
I'm saying boo earns.
Holy shit! Tell me, Doc Ock wasn't the best part of this whole fucking trailer from front to back.
Awesome.
Doc Ock wasn't the best part of the trailer.
Bitch, what was it?
Fucking Electro, bro. He was the man of the hour.
Jamie Foxx?
Jamie Foxx.
His outfit looked way more comic accurate and shit. I liked it a lot more. However, he wasn't in it enough, but God.
Excuse what? Yeah. He was enough of the trailer. He looked like the freaking Electro that we should have had in the Amazing Spider-Man 2. Not blue, not looking like an idiot, not looking like a dork. He looked like he was on the freaking revenge route, and he was wearing Timbs, baby. Did you see those Timbs? They were sick, man. He was wearing Timberlands, bro.
This is what we're focusing in on, Timbs.
Because it just looks sick, his outfit. And then I remember last podcast we were talking about how we wanted him to look a little bit more like a comic book, and then we brought up the whole like electric star on his face, and they brought that back.
He had something like that. I did notice that. That is
cool. Comic accurate. I like it.
I thought it was amazing. I'm excited just for Electro.
I'm excited for the spoilers. So,
what spoilers are you excited for? Are you talking about maybe a lizard getting punched in midair by nobody else?
Most definitely. In the Brazilian version of this trailer, you can see him get punched in his face, which just tells you that they edited it out someone. Who possibly? Was it Toby? Was it Andrew? Who knows?
Not only did they edit it out, you clearly see the lizard jumping towards someone who isn't Tom Holland's Peter Parker in no way direction of him. So that's an obvious tell. And it looks like this is going to be the last climax scene. It looks like everything's going to climax around the Statue of Liberty there. And it was interesting to see at the end of the trailer where Doctor Strange is saying that he can't stop it. And I think, and a lot of people are speculating that that's the end of the movie there. And that leads right into the multiverse of madness.
Mm-hmm. Most definitely.
What are your guys' thoughts?
And maybe Lizard just got like fell or something.
Okay.
Have you ever seen like a squirrel or a lizard or something just like jump and kind of like not judge it right, and they kind of like fall? And
he could have made a curve,
right?
Maybe Lee Harvey Oswald was like somewhere on top of some statue,
or Kyle Rittenhouse was out there just helping out on the. No,
that's why he got shot, and that's why it looked like he got punched in the face. Okay, that makes sense. Way to go, Kyle.
Shot from the front into the left.
I never knew he was in the Marvel universe.
It's
a new hero for a new
hero.
One of the greater things one of the better things I noticed in the trailer was Doc Ock when he his tentacles are normally steel, but when he grabs them and pushes Peter Parker into the concrete, you notice it has a red, almost Iron Man like shielding come onto him, like his fucking tentacle is stealing the technology from Spider-Man.
The nanotech.
Interesting.
Yeah, I think he somehow it absorbed it, and he even was amazed by it. Like, whoa, what's going on here? And now he's got his arms that are like even more stronger than ever.
That's true. That's the moments he says that you're not Peter Parker. That's true. That's an interesting moment right there.
I'll be honest, that got me wet when I heard that.
Do you think I think the way the trailer played out that he might be like kind of one of the main characters in this movie, and he might be sort of a sympathetic character, like he kind of joins the good guys, because there was the scene where he's kind of like introducing himself to the crew, right? It's like, I'm Otto Octavius, and they all kind of laugh at him and stuff. And that wouldn't happen if you were just the bad guy, right? And the sort of the first scene where he's like popping out, that obviously it looks like it's happening in the beginning of the movie, right? And then Doctor Strange kind of like talks, oh, they're all dying fighting Spider-Man. I'm just saying, I think Doc Ock might be like not a bad guy necessarily in this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I wanted to ask everyone in the room, how do you think this trailer helped fit the narrative of the leaks that we've been hearing earlier on? Do you guys feel like this is kind of lining up, or do you feel like this proves the leaks are incorrect?
No, I honestly, it lines up with everything. Yeah, here, you know what? It lines up here and there. There's some things that are still getting to me, and after watching the trailer, I still think that they're showing the major scenes that are involved, but they're kind of losing out on the synapses, like they didn't focus a lot on Green Goblin. I don't know if anyone noticed that.
Yeah.
He was in it here and there, but I think he has something like a major part of the story. Especially like, you can't have an actor like Willem Dafoe be in it and not have some good storyline to it. You know what I mean? Like,
that costume
he can't just be a quick thing.
So maybe they're trying to avoid showing the new updated costume.
They kind of showed it, but not. It was like a very quick like glance at it. But
yes, everyone's thinking that's the Hobgoblin or a different goblin. But you're right.
And he had a mask, and he was for sure. He got updated.
But you're gonna have Willem Dafoe in your movie, and he's not gonna have some kind of role to play in it. You know what I mean? Like, he's not gonna be some kind of like
an actor
part. Like, yeah, exactly. But everything he's done, especially in the whole like, dude, if you ever think of the original Spider-Man movie, he did such a great job as the Green Goblin. Like,
do you guys?
At least in I don't know anyone else.
Do you guys believe, even till like maybe it was like a few days ago, Andrew Garfield saying he's not in the movie, and Tobey Maguire?
Bullshit.
So you think that
Bullshit.
that they'll show all these Spider-Man villains from both sequels, but those two aren't in the movie? Are we supposed to believe this?
Bullshit. Absolute fucking bullshit.
No, if you saw the photos from all the leaks, like how he's like that photo that everyone was tripping out, how he's holding the rail, he's like talking and stuff. Everyone thought it was fake. The scaffolding. They're fighting on the scaffolding. They're him and Tobey Maguire. Dude, I think he's telling people, dude, don't have high expectations. I'm not in the movie, blah blah blah. But I think they're going out with the bang. I think they thought this movie might be the last movie in a while. So I think they're going to go out with the bang. And I think he's got Kevin Feige's got a gun to his head during those interviews.
Those NDAs can be vicious, bro.
Yeah, because they already ruined it once with Doc Ock.
Tom Holland got destroyed. Remember, he had a handler for Infinity War and Endgame?
Yes.
Endgame, they told him he was in a wedding and not in Tony Stark's funeral. So he didn't even know what the fuck was going on. So they already know that Tom Holland doesn't know what's up.
Why did Tom Holland at all costs?
Exactly. But I feel like Andrew Garfield and Tobey and Maguire are way better at lying because they're veteran actors. So I feel like looking at them and their nervous reactions, like especially Andrew Garfield had an interview a couple days ago, and he was actually very nervous and was like pausing a lot. And that led me to believe that he is a fucking liar. Going on.
How did everyone feel about the black and gold outfit and seeing him have that little Doctor Strange magic around his wrist while he's fighting Electro in the background? That is going to be cool as fucking shit, right?
Are you talking about the scene where the magic comes out of his wrist? Because
yes, exactly.
There is a leak that shows a video in it where it's actually Mary Jane from Tobey Maguire's. Have you seen that? It's ridiculous. I don't know if it's real, but it exists. You have not seen this?
No, send it to me. Drizzle, you got something to say? Okay.
That suit is rumored to be inside out, by the way.
I heard something about like that inside out, but I kind of don't believe that, but it's an interesting take.
I'm just saying because, like, if you watched Spider-Man Far From Home, when he takes off his suit, you can see the inside of the suit, and it has that gold, the trimming and everything. So the suit might be inside out. They even mentioned how he has a picture of Ned and Mary Jane on one of the suits. I think that was the inside out one, and it's just something he carries around with him the whole time.
Would that assume that going to a multiverse turns you inside out? Is that what the assumption is there?
No, he took off his suit because something happened with it, so he brought it. He flipped it inside out. Is what I'm getting to. It sounds ridiculous, but if it happens, mark my words. You can be part of the.
If that's what happens, I'll fucking leave the theater right then and there. All right, everyone. In this fun segment, we're gonna go through random shows that are being produced by Disney Plus, and we're gonna just make as many jokes as we can in the next minute or two. Ready?
Disenchanted, sequel to Enchanted, starring Amy Adams and Patrick Dempsey, exclusively on Disney Plus on fall 2022.
She can enchant this dick in her mouth.
2 thumbs down. No.
We give this 2 thumbs down. Let's go.
Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers, starring John Mulaney and Andy Samberg.
I'll pass.
Hybrid action CG animated feature.
I'll pass
film.
on that.
No, Chip and Dale from. Oh, you mean Chip and Dale?
The Rescue Rangers.
Dale. Rescue Rangers. Yeah.
You know what? I'll give that a thumbs up. I'm down to watch that.
No.
See what kind of nuts they get to.
Now, if you would have said Tailspin, I would have been down.
Ooh, that was a good one.
Yeah,
oh,
man.
shit.
You know what I'm saying?
We would have had something to talk about.
Yeah, we're at fucking right there, dog. But that's a whole another fucking episode.
Hey, I'm down for Chip and Dale in Vegas or on Disney Plus. Let's go.
That's what's up.
Spring of 2022, for those who want to know. Hocus Pocus 2 with the original cast. It's the sequel to the original, premiering in fall of 2022 on Disney Plus.
3 thumbs down. 4 thumbs down.
Yeah, I'll pass.
Holy shit. My wife every October will watch this movie 17 times, and throughout the year she'll watch it 52 times.
What movie?
Well, she'll love the sequel.
Hocus Pocus.
I'm actually excited for Hocus Pocus too. That was a dope movie. Sarah Michelle Gellar could get it.
She wasn't in the movie, you idiot.
But she can still
Sarah
get it.
Jessica Parker.
Yeah, stupid.
Forget her name. Sarah Michelle Gellar could get it in too. But Sarah Jessica Parker. Yeah, that's the only time she doesn't look like a horse.
All right, I'm trying. Okay, Pinocchio, a combination of live action and visual effects, and the reimagination of the classic story, starring Tom Hanks, Luke Evans, and Benjamin Evan Ainsworth, with Joseph Gordon-Levitt, Keegan-Michael Key, and Lorraine
Question. Question: how many times do you think Pinocchio would have to tell a lie for Kim Kardashian to fill it?
Well, I don't know. Got pretty long. Remember it, when it started growing like little branches and had like birds on it and shit like that.
Wait a second. What does he have to do to make sure it not only does it get longer but thicker?
Oh, thicker girth is always a real thing.
I think he needs to turn into a real boy for that to.
I mean, what kind of tree was this? Was this a light tree or was it a darker tree?
I have a stump, so it's actually thicker than it is longer.
But I think the type of tree depends on what Pinocchio was made from. Was it that that
tree.
darker forest?
Is it poplar or an oak?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
This movie sounds weird, to be quite honest. Yeah.
I'm sorry, Jonathan Taylor Thomas was the only Pinocchio, and it stays like that.
I don't know if you guys have seen Pinocchio, the original cartoon, recently, but it's fucking weird as shit. And the remake, live action with Tom Hanks, just sounds weird as hell to me, too. But
you want to go on a bad mushroom trip, watch Pinocchio, or go to Disneyland and ride those little rides, the Pinocchio ride? Dude, it's like you're living in hell, bro.
Well, that's the thing. Like Pinocchio. Yeah, go ahead.
No, that reminds me. They're taking down Toontown. It's gone.
Not yet.
Even in March.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Just making sure everyone's going Disneyland news.
Yeah, but they're replacing it for a better Toontown.
Yeah, for sure. But it's going to be open in like a year or two after.
Yeah, but it's not like Toontown is completely gone. It's just that it's going to be revamped.
Well,
it's going to have better rides.
Gone.
All right. So how much are tickets now, bro? Let's say if I wanted to go take a date, how much would it cost?
First, you got to suck my dick.
150, I think.
Dang, really? Fuck.
No, that's not for one park. I think it's less than that for SoCal. No, I think it's honestly like $90.
$90 for SoCal residents?
For one park, I think.
No, you're lying. You're lying, bro.
No, I want to say something like that.
Next time.
So it's like $200. Fuck that.
No, it doesn't double up like that. What?
What do you mean?
No way, dude. That shit's expensive, man.
All right, well, look it up on your own.
And they raise their prices like every month. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Disneyland is expensive.
Yeah,
Parking's
you know what?
Right?
I don't know.
And it's way in the back.
One day is $104 per ticket.
Yeah, $104. I figure.
104.
Yeah, and then parking's another $50, and that's for the cheap.
No, parking they raised to $30 now.
Oh wow, that's the cheap stuff,
I was there recently.
No, okay.
Go with me. It's 15, bro. I got you.
Anyway, yeah, original Pinocchio was weird and trippy. This one probably won't be. It's probably going to be lame.
Yeah, Tom Hanks is a good actor, but I don't know about fucking Pinocchio fucking show or movie or sounds kind of boring. Not gonna lie.
Anyway, what else we got?
We got the Ice Age Adventure of Buck Wild. It's gonna be signed Buck, and it's gonna be those two weirdo like animals that were the siblings of the fucking what was her name?
Yeah.
It's nonsense.
Give me an N. Give me an E. Give me an X. Give me a T.
What else we got here?
All right.
What's worse than rapist? Kid rapist.
Dubs. Oh.
What's worse than a rapist? A child. No, child rapist.
Stop it. You're killing me. So anyway, Disney hasn't.
Oh, sorry.
He has a new terrible show called Sneakerella. It's Cinderella, but it's a dude and he's obsessed with sneakers in New York.
Next.
Oh, that's cool. Like Cinderella was good.
Yeah, next. Just move on next.
Keep going.
I won't even give you the release date.
Yeah.
Anyway, cheaper by the dozen. Same
yes,
exact
Zach Braff.
Zach Braff, Gabriel's Union.
Zach Braff is going to be the dad in Cheaper by the Dozen.
Yeah, it's a redo of Cheaper by the Dozen with Zach Braff and Gabrielle Union.
Oh,
like
God.
it needed to be remade for
Should've
the
left
third.
F you, Zach Braff's in it, so I'm all in.
Third time.
Yeah, you're late.
They already remade it. It's a remake of a remake.
All
Really?
right.
I'm
Yes.
all in.
As the original.
Are you talking about the original movie being like a 1970 movie or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sooner.
Oh,
That doesn't
fuck.
count.
No,
The best one was with Steve Martin. Cheaper
Yeah.
by the Dozen.
The original.
Yeah, but that was
And Cheaper by the
No,
Dozen
that-
too.
Thank you. Steve
Yeah.
Martin cannot be replaced.
Nope.
Anyway, moving on to the next one for the title alone. High School Musical, the musical, the series.
Next.
I'm excited.
Is anybody gonna die in this? You know,
And-
did a bunch of like High School Musical people die?
No, that
High
was
School Musical, the murder scene.
Okay, all right, never mind.
That's what I wanted to
no
A different High School Musical.
Glee Curse, not
She
High
was
School.
raped and killed today. She was raped and killed at the basketball game. Raped and
High
killed.
School Musical, the Sweeney Todd remix.
Yeah,
God Almighty!
I would watch that.
Sweet Top dubstep remix.
Yeah, fuck yes, fuck yes.
All right.
Dubstep and knife violence.
Oh fuck!
No,
All right.
okay. Yeah.
Tiana, a long-form musical series about Princess
Next.
Tiana.
Yeah.
I feel now you're just making up names.
This, you remember that South Park episode where Cartman dresses up as a robot, and the Hollywood executives are just like, give us the next idea, a live action series based off of Tiana, except it's a musical, and she's a
And her
superhero.
step is Adam Sandler.
Yeah, and it's got dubstep. Brilliant.
I'll buy it. Okay,
All right,
so we
what's
got a
next one?
couple of Disney Plus international movies now.
No
You
one
won't
cares
be able
about
to
them.
see these. Anyway,
No one cares about them.
Rosalind, a Romeo and Juliet movie told through
I hope they
Juliet's
both
cousin, Romeo's ex. No, Romeo
Well,
and Juliet
You
died,
got a surprise.
but her cousin, his ex-girlfriend, lives
I'm an
on.
idiot.
He wasn't talking about the characters. He was talking about the real people in life.
The actors. They die in a tragic jet ski accident.
Why haven't I quit this podcast yet? Anyway,
Let's wrap this up. I'm going to do some outros here. Anybody ready for some plugs? I'm sure Pedicky had more, and it only got shittier as we got on.
well, I was going to talk about the Predator. I was going to talk about the Predator show from the movie Predator.
Dubs, what do you think? Predator?
That'd be dope if they bring fucking Arnold. But
It's
Arnold's
called Prey, and it's going to be...
Ah.
It's going to be on Disney Kids Plus.
nah.
Anyway, so let's get ready
you
for
don't
some...
want to talk about a woman that handles things or something.
You lost me at woman.
Yeah.
No, okay, so this one actually sounded kind of cool, but no, I'm serious. This sounded cool until they brought the woman. No offense, but 300 years in the past, and the Predator aliens are fighting Cherokee warriors, Comanche warriors, which sounds fucking amazing. Like, Comanches. But anyway, whatever, like badass Indian warriors. But that could be amazing. But apparently, it's a woman lead.
If Pedicky as a woman can't sell this series or picture, I'm not gonna.
It's directed
Nah.
by Dan Trachtenberg.
She's like, for once, I agreed with the woman thing, guys.
She looks like she's being
always
tortured the way
agree
she
with
has to spit this out.
No, the concept sounds dope as shit. But
What about Chris Hemsworth's show where he works out and does
I just want to
the
see.
As long as he's sweaty, I'm down.
Hey, it's directed by Darren Aronofsky. Okay?
It is. It's made by Nat Geography and Darren Aron. What about Will Smith's 6-part series where he discovers
how am I still with my wife even though she cheats on me and does me dirty? That seems like a good show.
Okay, let's go into this right now.
But I can appreciate the Earth.
Do you guys believe Will Smith is a cult? Who do you think came up with the cheating first? Or, I mean, the shared relationship first? Jada or Will?
I think Will just found out they were on a shared relationship.
I'm gonna say this: she was still fucking Tupac when she was banging Will Smith.
Question: do you think that Will saw Jada get fucked by another guy in front of him? Like he saw a bull.
Yes.
I don't think he
no, because when they he like literally cried and teared up on TV like a little girl
because he's seen somebody go in the pussy or the ass.
No. I can tell you right now, he's admitted it in interviews before because he has been in a relationship, a marriage beforehand, and even though he knew the marriage was like complete crap, like it was going nowhere, he had told himself that he's not that kind of guy that's going to ever give up on a marriage. Like the girl has to give up on him first. So that already told me that he wants to leave Jada. Like he's like, dude, this girl did me super dirty, and he won't do it because of his own morals. But if she were to hand him divorce papers and say, I'm done, dude, he would probably be relieved as fuck. He'd be like, hell yeah, get the fuck out of my life. But he's never going to do that. That's the kind of person he is. He's just going to take the shit.
That's a weird way to say he's a bitch.
Dude, have you seen that? I don't care how good of an actor you are. The moment she starts talking, and thing is, she's a fucking bitch, dude. She doesn't even call her cheating. Like she doesn't say, "Oh, it wasn't cheating." She was being like such a bitch about it, where she's like, "It was my adventures."
Could you imagine your lady said that? Could you imagine staying with your lady if she said anything that Jada said?
Could you imagine she'd still be alive and not somewhere in the desert?
I know. My wife would be 30 feet deep in the ocean right now if she told me anything like Jada said.
I could never imagine having a conversation with a dude inappropriately. I couldn't even imagine doing that. So the fact that she was willing to fuck dudes while she's with Will Smith just tells me that they don't have a real marriage. What they got is some dirty motherfucking sluttiness.
And dirty kids.
Dubs, you're usually a part of cheating with and infidelity as a single man. Have you ever been caught by the other man?
No.
No? You've never been caught?
No.
Pretty smooth sailing from this point, right?
Homie's got some desperate housewives.
Well, dude, yeah, look, that happened when I was younger, okay? I was a younger guy. I was a bad man.
Yeah, of course.
I was a bad man. So, but yes, you know what I mean?
The younger 2-minute me wouldn't have done that.
Would I do it now? Would I do it now? No, dude, because you know what I mean. It's really fucked up. You're ruining not just a relationship.
But did you ever get close to being caught?
Me? No. I was.
So you always got away with it, right?
Yeah, I always got away with it. But again, I did feel like a scumbag, though. You know, sometimes, you know. But
in the moment or after?
That kind of sucks because
in the moment and after, bro, because you really think about it, dog. You know what I mean? Like you go over someone's house, dude. How would you feel? So, you know what I mean? Like it's a fucked up situation.
I gotta say, like the two people in the relationship are the ones. Like if someone's fucking someone else, it's really on them that they're a piece of shit.
Yeah,
the person that gets involved as the third party is just kind of like, I'm being dragged into this.
Not really, because again, dude, you know what you're doing. Like if some girls, hey, I'm married, like some guys get off on that shit.
The same sense, she would do it with any other guy.
Well,
like, not being asleep, but you know what I mean.
He or she
would.
Well, that's what I used to tell myself. It's either gonna be me or some other guy. I might as well be me to make me feel better. But
I know, but my point is, if you would have said no, someone else would have said yes.
Well, yes, but that's what I'm saying. But at the end of the day,
so does that make him the douche?
No, it makes her the absolute douche.
Does it make
no matter what she's gonna do?
You broke that commitment.
No.
You know what I mean?
What if I knew a girl? Wait, hold on. What if I hooked up with the girl and then later on she told me that she had a boyfriend? Like, I'm okay, right?
She is the douche because you didn't know what was going on.
So what if I went back for seconds? And
I mean, you're not. See, the thing is,
her relationship's already fucked.
This is a point where it's like she obviously doesn't give a fuck about the dude.
Like, obviously, I mean,
yeah, but at that point, dude, why be with the dude then? Why be with the dude? Might as well be like, dude, what the fuck later?
Because it's
some women are just they're fucking not, and guys can be the same way, you know. But
I mean, like, guys, girls, whoever, whatever. But like the person that cheats, it's just kind of like, I don't know.
And we did everything.
You know what it has to do with? I think it comes
in order that you'd be surprised.
And I don't know, dude. You know what I mean? If you're in a dead end relationship, you're tired, just move on. Hey, you know what? I'm gonna go fuck somebody else.
I think you just have to have that moment where you go, "This is dead, and this isn't working," and you move on.
But then, you know, some people
you gotta wake up to it.
But also just like some people are just fucking psychopaths.
No,
like, really, you look into like Jada Pinkett Smith's dead eyes, and she doesn't bat an eye about this shit. She's
you know like, what? You can just tell that she's the type of person. You can just tell that Jada Pinkett Smith is the type of person that would take it in the ass, fart it out into her mouth,
and then just not blink an eye, go out and have $1,000 lunch, go home and kiss her husband on the mouth.
Yeah,
exactly.
That's kind of
Jada looks like the kind of girl that Will was like, "Hey, can I like give you a facial?" And she was like, "Ill, no, never." And the guy she cheated on with definitely just blizzard her face.
Do you think he wore a chastity cock?
You know, I feel bad for Will if he wasn't such a willing participant in it. You know what I mean?
You mean
he never participated.
I mean, from the beginning, he always knew she was into Tupac, and she didn't really give a fuck about him the same way. Like, she was passionate about Tupac.
Who was it that recently posted a picture of Tupac and Jada on their Instagram as their profile picture?
Don't tell me her kids.
Someone did it recently just to fuck with Will. I forget who it was.
Please find that out.
He's just being the fucking simp right now. You know, like, he could just tell this bitch to kick rocks.
What do you mean right now?
Be on his way. You know? Not right now, but just in general, right? Hey, you know, it's just like...
Do you guys know what she called her cheating? She doesn't admit that she cheats. Entanglements.
But that's how she views it, right? It's not like, that's what I'm saying. Like, she's
weird that a woman would make up a lie.
She's a psychopath, right? Yeah, she just doesn't. It doesn't register with her.
She doesn't register right from wrong. Her morals, her fucking self-respect's not there. Like, hey, you know what? This is wrong. Like, you know what? Like, you know what I mean? But some people are like that, bro. They're fucking just. I'm gonna call it stupidity. They're just.
And that apology, that was the worst. Like, not even like a simple "I'm sorry, Will."
And that's his problem. Like, any normal person would just be like, "This chick is a fucking crazy person."
Yeah, outro
later, bye. And his kids are crazy people too.
Yeah,
you know. By the way, right? He has nothing tying him to his fucking kids are all. It's just like what the fuck is stopping him from being just like later to all of this? Dude. You know, bye Willow, bye Jada. I'm gone. I'm out of here. Just fuck this. Get out of here.
All right. Welcome everyone to Plugs. Drawback's favorite segment because he can get the fuck out of here. Dubs, what do you have to plug today?
Nothing but Dubs. Instagram.
Yeah, and if the women want to show you the titties, is that where they slide?
Yep. Nothing but Dubs.
Right into the DMs, baby. Nothing but Dubs on Instagram. Speaking of titties, Mac, how are you doing? You got anything to plug?
No, well, yes, we, I'd like to plug our social media accounts. Dick Podcast is active on all major social media sites in the West, right? Not behind the Chinese firewall.
Not in the East.
We don't, no titty pics or anything like that. We're not into that, but be on the lookout.
And if you want the dick pics for the Dick Podcast, send them straight to the Dick Podcast.
Only the dick pics. That's all we accept. And be on the lookout for the Dick cryptocurrency that's coming out and NFTs in development. We're going to have an initial coin offering soon.
No, because I have to set it up. No, we don't.
There's a lot of no's, but a lot of yeses. Let's go.
Be on the lookout for it. Anyway.
Don't look for anything.
Thank you, Freddie and Chewbacca. And of course, if you want to, I love it. If you want to listen to my music, go ahead and search Drawback. Ask Alexa, be like, Alexa, play Ghost by Drawback, and guess what? You're gonna hear my whole fucking album. So go ahead and check that shit out. And Dirty Pilgrims Drizzle, do you got anything to plug here, Mr. Lucky?
The Dirty Pilgrims Podcast. Here we go. Just hit us up on Google, put in The Dirty Pilgrims, and you will find us. Not that other crappy place, Pilgrims Band or whatever. I'm talking about the Dirty Pilgrims Podcast. Come check us out. Also hit me up on our Cash App at Drizzle Needs Funds. Once again, Drizzle Needs Funds. I found a doctor that's willing to operate and make it bigger. So please send the money out to the Cash App. He uses some sort of non-surgery. It's all hands. And trust me, he will make it larger and thicker.